I really initiated the Age-Friendly initiative in Thunder Bay. I was the director of the Centre for Education and Research on Aging and Health at that time. And we have the mandate as the research centre to take on projects that we feel will better the lives of older people, particularly in our region. Through my research and through my teaching in the area of aging and social work, I was aware that the World Health Organization had developed Age-Friendly Cities initiative because of worldwide population aging. And Thunder Bay is a city which is aging, like every other city in Canada. But in fact, the proportion of older people in Thunder Bay is slightly higher than many other places in Ontario, really because more of the outmigration of youth. And I thought, well, this is really an important thing for the city to be thinking about and looking at. How are they going to be planning?
Very soon after we were formulated, there was a decision made to try and get a handle on the status of the perspective of the aged community in the city. And in doing that, we ran a survey about what they liked about Thunder Bay, what they had difficulty with in Thunder Bay in relationship to the aging of the community and the services for the aged community in the city.
We collected data a number of ways. We did focus groups with seniors at strategic locations. We did surveys with homebound seniors. We had seniors take photographs, and graduate student research assistants went to public places like airports and malls and made notes and observed. Not only were we collecting the data, but we were explaining the concept of age-friendly community to all of these groups that we interacted with. And people got really excited about it. And it was sort of a diffusion of the idea.
I knew that seniors were a growing demographic in our community. I also knew that it was something that we needed to be on top of for the city. And so I said, sure, I'll come along and see what we can do. I met with the members of SARA and looked at what were we going to undertake here, etc. And the decision was that we would have a community meeting, bringing people together that were interested in senior activities. We had the meeting, the first meeting I got together with them was in March of '09, and then we had an actual, I brought together numbers of people in the community, and that's probably one of the reasons why they extended the arm to me, because I had a very large network in the community.
We talked for about probably 3 hours that day, and there was a lot of excitement generated as a result. Somebody at the end of the meeting said, maybe we should continue this. Probably a dozen of us said, that's a good idea, and the rest is history.
City Council said, yes, this is a good idea. We have an aging population. It became a part of the city's strategic plan. And at that point, the city manager asked me to work with administration to go through the steps of applying to the World Health Organization.
There was a mission statement, a vision statement, and some objectives. The first one had to do with support to the city to become a recognized city under the World Health Organization for age friendliness.
We were accepted as an age-friendly city in 2011 and then moved forward with a variety of steps, including developing the city's age-friendly action plan.
We also became engaged in looking at putting together a toolkit for businesses in town to make their places more friendly to seniors.
So this can include everything from how do we make our streets more age-friendly. It includes things like communication. How do we communicate better?
The other thing that we did was that we went to council again and actually said we want a definite certificate or a senior charter. And so we spent a lot of time researching the whole world, actually, to see what other organizations, what other countries had for a charter. And we were able to actually have that motion approved, and it now the actual charter that we received is now hanging on the 3rd floor of City Hall. That was a real accomplishment, to say that we had a charter that identifies what we want to see happen for seniors in our communities. So with those things all in place, the city, the province, and the federal government, Age Friendly is well situated to be able to take on some of those responsibilities for the community in regards to seniors.